Look, I've been playing Mario games practically my whole life, and throughout this journey, I've rounded up what I think are the 10 greatest Super Mario power-ups. And for this particular list, we aren't going to use the regular items such as Super Mushroom, Fire Flower, 1-Up Mushroom, and the Starman. And you can forget about Yoshi too, because he's a living creature, not a power-up. Give this video a like, and let's get this party started. Starting off this top 10 is the Pow Pill, an item that is only seen in Super Paper Mario. What this item does is upon contact, it creates 8-bit versions of the character that is currently chosen. These pals will copy the moves of the player, and they will also aid the player in killing enemies. And in addition, they are prone to taking damage, and when they do, it's RIP. The Mystery Mushroom is just that, a mystery. And, upon contact, Mario will transform into anyone. For example, Mario can become Sonic, Undo Dog, Shaun the Sheep, and even a Wii Fit balance board. And also, Mario's movements begin to change as he doesn't run as he usually does, and he acquires the moves of the character he's cosplaying as. Now this is an item Mario needs when he's committing identity theft. I recall first seeing this item in action for the commercial New Super Mario Bros. For the DS. I was ecstatic. If anyone gets this item, it turns them to a giant. And everything in their path is done for. Practically nothing can stop the user of this item. Hell, not even the flagpole. But why is this item so on the list since it's all godlike? Well, because it's slow. And there's a time limit to it. And after that's over, you're back to being regular old Super Mario. Even if you had a Fire Flower before you got this item. The opposite of the Fire Flower, the Ice Flower, is so cool. In Super Mario Galaxy, you turn into Ice Mario, or Ice Luigi depending on where you look at it, and slide across the lava. But the Ice Flower that is more common nowadays is the one where the Mario Brothers throw ice balls to freeze enemies. And then you can pick up the frozen enemy and just toss them and obliterate them from existence. And that's dark. Moving on. Look, this leaf is probably one of the most popular leaves out there. Well, besides a certain leaf. The Super Leaf was one of the first flying items in Super Mario history. And it also gives the bearer of the item cool new ears and a tail. The only reason why this item is so low on the list is because it's so mainstream now. It's not as rare as it once was before. And it doesn't feel as special when you get it anymore. The gold flower is like a greedy man's dream, but when Mario attains this item, he becomes Gold Mario. And instead of shooting those old school fireballs, he shoots golden fireballs. That, upon contact to an enemy, they explode and turn into coins. Freaking money! Mario is now the richest guy, so rich that Wario himself is salty. This item is a good addition to the Mario universe. Moving on to number 4 is the blue shell. This shell is probably the best shell any Koopa could wear. Once Yoshi eats one of these bad boys, he begins to fly. But my favorite appearance of the blue shell is in the original New Super Mario Bros. Because once you put on this shell, you become into Shell Mario, or Shell Luigi, and just begin sliding around the level at a certain speed. And it makes the levels a blast to go through, and also a bit challenging. Almost like Mario Run, but a little bit harder. The Super Bell is probably the best suit in all of the Mario franchise. Yeah, I said it. It's better than the Tanuki suit. It makes whoever gets it into a cute cat. But the gameplay for this cat suit is just phenomenal. Climbing up walls to get to greater heights, cat scratch, and that cat pounce. And most importantly, the ability to climb the flag makes this game a treat to go through, especially if you're trying to complete it 100%. At number 2, it's the Double Cherry. Some of you might be already disliking the video, but hear me out. This item is way better than any item on this list, except the one after. This item makes characters multiply up to 5 copies, and you can have any item previous before getting this item. Because with this, now you can make crazy combinations with it, and get 5 times the firepower. Like for example, if you start off as Fire Mario, you get 5 Fire Marios at the end. That's amazing! The only reason why it isn't number 1 is because of the way each clone dies. I'll make a video explaining my reasoning in the near future, so stay tuned and subscribe. Now you may be thinking to yourself, what can be a double cherry? Well, it's only an item that's practically appeared in only 2 Mario games. And it's a cape feather, from none other than Super Mario World. This item is OP to the max. You can fly through levels, spin through enemies, and most importantly, deflect projectiles in Smash Bros. This item is great. It's sad you don't see much of this item in new games, but at least it can live on in the likes of Super Mario Maker. Hey, you made it to the end! I hope you enjoyed this top 10, and if you're new around here, consider hitting that subscribe button. Tell me what you think of my list. Don't agree with it? Sound off in the comments down below. And as always, enjoy the rest of your day. Keep on creating and stay golden. Happy New Year's, everyone!